Hey Grand Adventurers, welcome back. I'm your host Mark Guido. And this week we're bringing you to the northwestern Nebraska Panhandle in the areas surrounding Box Butte Reservoir. Come along. This episode of Grand Adventure is sponsored by Etrailer.com, where you'll find thousands of products for RVing, towing, camping, outdoor recreation, vehicles, boating, and more. Click the link in the video description or scan the code on your screen to shop Etrailer.com with Grand Adventure. Welcome to the high plains of the northwestern Nebraska Panhandle. There's almost nothing out here. I can't say that this is the middle of nowhere because we already passed that about 100 miles ago. Still, there's a stark beauty to this part of the country that always leaves me mesmerized. We're nearly the only campers at Box Butte Reservoir State Recreation Area this week, located on the shores of the 1,600-acre Box Butte Reservoir, a popular local spot on the western edge of the Nebraska Sandhills for fishing, boating, birdwatching, hunting, and camping. Anglers catch northern pike, walleye, largemouth bass, yellow perch, and channel cat in this impoundment of the Niobrara River, created when the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation constructed an earthen dam between 1941 and 1946. Although the Niobrara originates in eastern Wyoming and runs for 568 miles as it crosses nearly the entire state of Nebraska from west to east, it's still little more than a ditch at this point. Box Butte offers campers 60 campsites with 30 and 50 amp electrical hookups, along with 26 more dry sites. Amenities include available drinking water, a new coin-operated shower house with restrooms with flush toilets, and a dump station. A total of 30 sites are reservable, including 17 electric sites and 13 primitive sites, while all other camping is on a first-come, first-served basis. We reserved our electric site for $30 per night. The weather was decent when we arrived, but a cold late-season storm has since blown in. It's been overcast and cold for this time of year, but we should be grateful that most of the precipitation has passed to our south, where some areas are expecting up to 30 inches of early May snowfall. We'll get out and explore more of this part of the Nebraska Panhandle right after we take a brief message from our valued video sponsor, Etrailer. Whether you need products for your RV, boat, trailer, vehicle, hunting and fishing, off-roading, and more, our video sponsor Etrailer has you covered. Best of all, you'll find over 100 US-based enthusiast customer service reps ready to help via phone, chat, or email, both before and after the sale. These folks have used themselves the products that you're shopping for, and you won't find a more knowledgeable team anywhere to help you with your outdoor project. Click the link in the video description or scan the code on your screen to shop etrailer.com with Grand Adventure. The nearest town of any substance, and the only real town for miles in any direction, is 11 miles south of our campsite in Hemmingford. Population, 787. The entire Box Butte County as a whole has barely 10,000 residents. Founded by Canadians in 1886, the town was named for the founder's native Hemmingford, Quebec. Land was sold to the Lincoln Land Company, which formally platted the town site, and the area became noted for the production of alfalfa seed and potatoes. Today, Hemmingford remains an important agricultural center for the northern panhandle. Even so, the village is home to numerous large grain elevators, a small cooperative community market. When was the last time you paid $1.98 for a dozen eggs? A bank? A general store and hardware? A couple of watering holes, and little else. If you need more, Alliance is another 20 miles away. Belmont is a semi-ghost town a few miles to the northwest of our campsite. Originally known as Evergreen City, the settlement formed in 1889 due to the construction of the nearby Belmont Tunnel. However, when the town site was surveyed in 1890, only 5 blocks were sold. Belmont reached its population peak of only around 80 residents in the late 1920s. Improved vehicles meant that shopping and selling of farm products could be done in larger towns nearby. Belmont's last store burned in 1949 and was never rebuilt. It took some effort to find, but the Belmont Tunnel is a 698-foot-long railway tunnel just north of the town site, and the only railroad tunnel ever built in Nebraska. Construction on the tunnel began in 1888, before the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Railroad had even reached the Belmont area. Workers dug through the native sandstone by hand. A renovation of the tunnel was carried out in 1919 and 1920 after a freight train tore out a large portion of the tunnel in November 1917. After the old wooden timbers and concrete footings were removed and dumped into nearby ravines, the tunnel was rebored and reinforced with concrete, which was poured into holes dug in the roof of the tunnel by an oil derrick. Passenger service on the overnight train from Lincoln to northwest Nebraska was discontinued in 1969, although freight trains continued to use the line until 1982. A modern double-track line now bypasses the tunnel, immediately west of the old line. Now, while we're here at Box Butte Reservoir, there's something inside this case that I've been dying to share with you because it's one of the coolest pieces of camping gear that we've received in a good long time. This, believe it or not, is a camping lantern, the Xfinity X1 2000 lumen campsite light. But you gotta ask yourself, how does something that looks like a Star Wars lightsaber become a camping lantern? Pretty easy. Push that little button and it becomes a camping lantern. However, this is the real gem. You don't need a pole or other thing to hang this from because it telescopes over 6 feet in height. That 76-inch tripod stand transforms the lantern into a brighter area light for the entire campsite. Even though the lantern weighs only 2.2 pounds, extending the tripod to its full length leaves the stand top heavy, so tent stakes are included right in the carrying case to secure the tripod in position when fully extended. With up to 2,000 lumens, the light output from this lantern is truly amazing. The detachable carabiner clip lantern also serves as portable light for walking around camp or hanging inside a tent. There's an included remote control that uses magnets to store right on the lantern. Using the remote, you may dim or brighten the light or choose from 3 light temperatures. The non-replaceable batteries may be recharged via USB-C or by directly connecting a portable solar panel with a standard barrel connector. Burn time ranges from 3 hours on high to 50 hours on low. 4 blue LEDs atop the lantern let you easily determine state of charge. When the company's PR firm reached out to us to try the Infinity X1, we couldn't resist the opportunity. It's distributed by Costco and also available on Amazon via the link down below in the video description or the QR code on your screen. We love it so much, we've also added it to the Grand Adventure shop on Amazon, where we only showcase products that we use ourselves RV camping across North America. So we're going to get packed up here and continue our journey northward to Spearfish, South Dakota. So if you're not yet a Grand Adventurer, there is no better time than right now for you to go smash that little subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be sure that you never miss a Grand Adventure, which we premiere right here every Wednesday evening. We'd also be honored if you shared the channel with your friends, family, and on social media. If you enjoyed this little stop in the northwestern Nebraska Panhandle, please be sure to give us a huge thumbs up down below. And while you're down below, that's where you'll find the comment section, where we'd love to hear from you each and every week. So until next Wednesday from Spearfish, South Dakota, please remember, life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you then.